Saurophaganax is the largest carnivorous dinosaur of the Jurassic era. Despite this fact, we don't know a whole lot about it. But in this video, I will give you as much information as I was able to find on this dinosaur. Saurophaganax's full name is Saurophaganax Maximus, which means the Lord of the Lizard Eaters at maximum size. It lived in the late Jurassic period, around 151 million years ago. It was about 35 feet long and weighed 3.5 tons, although it may have grown up to 40 feet long. It was probably a greenish or brownish color, and it had a head crest at the end of its snout, which likely would have had a lot of blood vessels in it, similar to Spinosaurus, Dimetrodon, and Stegosaurus. All of these dinosaurs would have had the ability to pump more blood into its fin or sail or the crest at the end of its snout for Saurophaganax. And pumping this blood into it would probably have turned it like a bright red or orange color, which it could then use to communicate with other dinosaurs, either of its own species or as a threat display. There isn't any evidence that the crest is only in males or only in females. Not many specimens have been discovered, and we're not sure of the differences on that. Saurophaganax appears to have mainly lived in Oklahoma. Its habitat would have been floodplains, river deltas, open forests, and grassy plains. It was a larger carnivore, so living in denser forests wouldn't have worked, because its speed and agility would be its main tools to hunt with, and in a forest, an animal of that size wouldn't be very maneuverable. Now, we know Saurophaganax was an active hunter. Just like Allosaurus, it would have eaten a wide variety of dinosaurs. This would have mainly consisted of sauropods, so Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Apatosaurus. Hunting larger sauropods like Brachiosaurus would have been unlikely, though. If you look at a size comparison, it's not equal at all. Also compare skeletal structures between predators and herbivores. And you can see herbivores are a lot heavier built. This is because they eat plants, so they're not going anywhere, so they don't need to be fast. Carnivores have to be faster than their prey in order to catch them, so they have to be less heavily built. Saurophaganax was first discovered in 1931 by John Willis Stovall in Cimarron County, Oklahoma. It wasn't actually named until 1941, though. Now, there's a big debate between paleontologists over whether or not Saurophaganax is actually its own species or just a subvariant of Allosaurus. There are many different points that are being talked about, but from my understanding, and giving my own opinion on this, I would say that Saurophaganax is a subspecies of Allosaurus. A few things to back this up. First, I would say that look at the map of where Allosaurus and Saurophaganax live. It's both in the Morrison Foundation, which is most of the Rockies in North America. They lived at the same time, hunted the same food, and in this picture, look, the skeletons, seeing not much of a difference at all. Saurophaganax would get a little bit bigger, but only a few feet. Saurophaganax has mainly been discovered in Oklahoma and possibly New Mexico. You can view the fossils, which are mainly vertebrae, in the Oklahoma Natural History Museum. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, as that would really help me out. I know that my upload schedule has been quite abysmal. It's been more than 2 years since my last upload, but I should be uploading every other week now.